much hard is it to satisfy people who know the books and people who have no idea and yet make the story accessible to both sets?
You know, I think the best thing to do is what we're doing, which is, I mean, the books are a super helpful set of signposts, but you know, we're making the TV show its own show. So I do feel like fans of the book won't be disappointed because we're hitting all the high spots, but at the same time, you know, you don't have to read the book to watch the show. You don't have to watch the show to like the books. They're very much their own entities. For me, having been there at the creation, it was so much fun to go back to this world that I helped create and do it differently, you know, and come up with new crazy things to do.
Are you surprised by any new thread that you found in the show that maybe you weren't expecting to have to do? Or?
Yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot of new things. Maybe I wasn't expecting to create so many, you know, to go down so many different new avenues, and not because I'm reluctant to. I just didn't really understand how television works, I think, and it's a completely different animal, and it's great. I mean, it's fun to have some sort of guide, but not feel in any way beholden to it.
What can you tell us about Kelly and the Feelers?
I can tell you that the Feelers are super scary, super great. There's something that was in the book, you know, and you write it in the book, you're like, wow, that's really creepy, but then to see it acted out, it's phenomenally effective. And Kelly, Natalie Brown, she's fantastic as a vampire. She is a trooper, 4.5 hours of makeup, and then she shows up and she is amazing. So it's great. I mean, you know, she sort of has developed this weird little family unit of her own now that she has crossed over to the other side. Super effective. Super excited about it.
Are there any other new characters that we should be watching out for?
Sure, yeah. I mean, one major one is this councilwoman from Staten Island, who Staten Island, because of its geography, it's easier to repel the vampires from there. Surrounded by water, they can't move around as much. So she sort of rises to power with her success there, and through her we get a sense of the sort of the New York resistance to the plague that's spreading.
Can you talk to us more about this book that Shatrakian is looking for?
The Acetyl Lumen is a book that may or may not exist, so far as he knows. It's something that he obviously he knows everything about the lore of the Strigoi, and it's something that he knew about and was chasing for many years in the past, and then thought that it was destroyed. And then he gets a hint early on this season that maybe it wasn't destroyed, and goes on looking for it. What it contains he feels is the origin of the vampires and how they were created, and his hope is that if you could figure out how they were created, maybe there's a way to figure out how to destroy them.
And will we see more of there was like that vampire SWAT team that showed up. Are we going to learn more about what they're all about?
We will learn more about them, and then there's actually, again, this is more season 2.0 than season 2. We're going to take it up a notch, and there's another major new character about halfway through the season who appears and turns everything upside down.
So there's 7 ancients, right?
Correct.
And we've met 4.
Correct.
When are we going to learn about the other 3?
You'll learn a little bit about them, but spoiler, I mean, you won't meet them there are 3 old world, 3 new world, and then the rogue who's the 7th, who is the master. More to come on that. Yeah.